Part 2, Collinsville Water Company, November 30th, 2015. Okay, so, I mean, it appears that the center section, just because of accessibility, I think he's started from this side and started pulling, you know what I mean? So I think there's, as I was driving down here, it seems like there's an awful lot more. This is phase 2, but if the other trustees agree with me, I think we're just going to boot him off and say, any further trees, you need to mark them, give us a quote, and we'll go from there. I mean, here he's left lots. Look at all these nice oak in here. You know what I mean? He's probably... Right. But, you know what I mean? If we don't say something, I think these are probably all could go, right? That's probably why the skidder's still here, right?
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Or I could be completely wrong. He could say, well, just packing up, you know, all done.
We took a lot over there.
Like there's one right there. Can you tell from here? That looks like maybe an ash, how white it is. See that notch you took out? That looks like an ash maybe, a big one.
Yeah, that is an ash.
Yeah, which is fine. That's what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, all this is basswood in here.
Isn't that a big oak right there? Is that basswood there?
Basswood.
Oh, it is? Oh. Okay. Now, is this chestnut oak? Is that that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the basswood is something like this, maybe?
This is a hickory, but a basswood is, this is a basswood.
Oh, basswood is more like that. Okay. Huh. Doesn't look like he did anything up here necessarily.
But he was supposed to take the dead end of it, here.
Only if it's worth something.
Okay.
So I don't blame him for not taking anything that's not worth something.
Right, right. He'd go broke quick.
Because we don't care if things rot away up here. It's not like,
yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean? It's, I think generally they would like to see this stay natural and let it for the wildlife, you know what I mean? You know, I don't care. And plus the fact this is our backup water supply. You know, we don't want to muck it up, mess up the canopy. It's just going to make it warm.
This is
Ash, yeah.
Maybe not.
It looks funny. Awfully white.
It may be yellow poplar.
Okay. But this is kind of a neat stream, you know. I think that's why the people didn't want to, you know, totally wreck everything, because it is kind of a unique little. And there's trout in here, 8-inch, 9-inch, 10. I've seen trout. If you walk up here, there's pools. It's amazing what you'll see in here. This is a stream that flows by my property. Now it looks like he's taking the ash, right? You know. Now how in the world did he get the logs out? Just hook up a chain and drag them maybe?
Yeah, must have. Must have come in here with a skidder.
See, I believe that's the corn. See that tree with 2 hashes? That to me is like that point right here. See this point that comes across? I think it's that, or it's either that point. It might be that corner. There's like a little corner right there. It might be that one. Actually, it's It's behind this house. So that's probably where it starts angling.
Okay.
So we come across, and then it goes right to Larson Road. So our property line pretty much follows the.
He left this one.
Yeah, yeah. And that one, that's another chestnut or something.
And that one is yellow poplar.
Okay. And then those trees, he knocked them over, must have pulled some stumps, must have used this guy's property up here to pull them up, wherever they were. Well, could he have gotten the skidder up? I guess he could have gotten the skidder up through here. But you see what I mean about the stream. The stream's underneath the ground right here. And he just...
He had the skidder up here.
Yeah.
Somewhere. He must have come out of the stream.
But you could hear the stream trickling underneath, and you know. Now, is this a poplar?
I think it's white ash.
White ash. Okay. All right. So you don't. It seems like he did what he was supposed to do, pretty much in here. It just. Now there's something. What's that up there? Another ash. It's kind of a big. Like I said, I'm no tree hugger, but what would the DEP say about, hey, we're going to do some logging here. We'd like to run up along this stream. Again, I don't want to be a whistleblower, but I just, you know what I mean? It just, I think we're...
You don't want to say anything because you'd be the one, like you said.
Well, no, I don't want to say...
He come up right up through here.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it.
This is pretty much where he toppled those trees and then yanked the yellow. I mean, it's ash and hemlock, like he said he was, and he did leave. He got a birch. I mean, there's stuff here that he's left. Is there any of this hemlock that's? I guess he took some, right? Must be worth something. But from the top side, it didn't seem like he had much. He just kind of took whatever.
Yeah, I mean, see, he's got that big hemlock there left here.
That he probably was going to skid out.
He's going to skid out. But he could care less whether you tell him, oh, we want to do a contract. He say, bye, guy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like not like we need the money.
Mm-hmm.
And no one wanted to do it, so why are they doing it if they're supposed to just take the hemlock? And that's what I'm questioning.
Yeah, the problem is you're going to get these hemlocks up here, and he's going to do more damage than they're worth. I mean, how's he going to get those?
Well, I don't know if it's worth it even him getting them.
No.
He's going to burn up
Yeah.
$20 in diesel fuel for a $10 log. That's why I'm thinking, let's take a walk back down and look below our water tank, because it looks like there's maybe some additional trees.
Oh, this is as far as he went.
Yeah.
He probably, for that reason, just decided to leave him. He said, you know, hey, I'm running over their water supply. Or,
Yeah, like I said, give the guy the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he did have second thoughts about disturbing this stream bed. Because up above he could stay away from it, but here he's right over top.
yeah,
And as a logger, I'm sure he knows better.
yeah.
But especially this in here. Now I think the water line that came up from up there is up on that bank. So this was really never disturbed really until now. But
Yeah, the only thing he could do is pull those up that way, wedge them up.
yeah.
But I don't know, I think he probably just intends to leave them.
Yeah. But it makes me nervous when I talk to the trustee about, you know, what is he following the proper regulations? Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You know, it's like, yeah, famous last words. Now, luckily, we just, you know, we have, you know, directors and officers insurance, so our board members are covered. You know, something did happen, but
He had to be in here when he was skidded.
yeah.
Come up right through here.
I mean, we're not supposed to take surface water from anymore for our water supply. That's against regulations, but it's nice to have this as a backup if, you know, something happened to our well.
We can give them water, but they just can't drink.
Well, yeah, yeah. Now, another thing too is we should be concerned about having heavy equipment around our well area, you know,
Where's your well?
where we parked at.
Okay.
And to have those trucks going back and forth, I'm going to say there's some regulation for a public water supply that at your well, there's got to be some kind of a safety zone, which I'm going to also say that he shouldn't have been using that. He shouldn't have been that close to our well.
Where's your well?
Right where we parked. Right in front of where we parked. You remember that,
Oh, okay.
that post?
Yeah.
That's the electric supply that goes to our well. So just beyond that, where we were walking, there's actually 2 wells up there.
So you get pretty good water supply out of
Oh
it.
yeah, awesome. Yeah, this is hard water here. I mean, it's got minerals, and then, matter of fact, the first try
Oh,
they
you
did.
This was the original well
Thi-
site.
yeah, this is the original. Well, the reservoir here is the original. They put a well here because they didn't want to. A geologist told them you got better water up where we were at parked. So they said, "Now let's drill here." They drilled here, got bad water. So then they went up there and drilled.
How
So
far do you have to drill?
I don't think too far. I wasn't there when they did that part. But here's our, you know, probably 100 years ago or more. This is the, you know, this is the original reservoir here.
Which you don't use anymore.
No, but it's, hey, you know, if you have to, you could pump it into this tank. And we had a concern. We had our tank, as you can see. Well, this is not good here. I thought that was guaranteed. We had this special coating put on here because our tank was seeping. Looks like those seeps are coming back, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to bring that up at the next board meeting to see. There's a tank company called the Sollenberger Tank Company, and they put this coating on, but I think it's guaranteed, so I might have to check in on that. But yeah, it looks like those